Well, I finally made it here. It's a beautiful little homestead. Love this house. I'm fixing to go out with Joel here, milk their cow. How many quarts do you give her, do you think?
I just give her 2 of these scoops right here.
Okay.
We let a little calf in to start getting trained on how to come in.
Are you milking twice a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell where the calves and know where the milk is. We give a half a gallon to that bull right there, that little bull.
Gate, that calf comes.
We keep a fence out there.
So if you go check out their channel, they make this silage with a wood chipper. You're like, yeah, that smells sweet.
That was a lot of pigs.
Put it in cold water, you said overnight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeps the propane
So that's
refrigerator from having to work so hard.
I was actually wondering how you refrigerate
Yeah.
with no solar panels.
Yeah, I can show you. This is just a small RV refrigerator that we
Okay.
keep packed.
Uh-huh.
And then if you look outside here, we've got a refrigerator that's a little bigger one here that actually has a lot of stuff in it, and a freezer where we can keep
Nice.
stuff frozen.
From the looks of it, the propane ones last longer than the electric ones.
Our outside kitchen stove used to sit right here, and I piped the chimney out there, and then I built the summer kitchen one week. I didn't have no work, and the guy working for me needed work bad, and I really needed a summer kitchen, and so I built this. I put down the concrete board and laid this
Okay.
up, so if by
Yeah.
chance some coals fell on it, it wouldn't burn the
Uh-huh.
place down, and just screened it in because it's so hot in the summertime.
Yeah.
The only
So
thing
you do
is
all your cooking on wood.
on
don't
wood.
you?
Yep, every bit's on wood.
Well, how often do you move these chickens?
I don't know, not just whenever they start
Okay.
getting muddy.
Still can handle like this.
Yeah.
Pig feeding time. Is pig feeding your daily chore? Oh yeah, he's friendly pig. most annoying thing about feeding pigs. If they just move their heads out of the way. This guy's got pigs everywhere.
We got down to one duck, and that duck had babies.
And now you got a lot of more ducks.
Yeah, like 18, like 14, not 8. I don't think they all came from one
It's
duck.
him. Nice. Your dad inside? So this wasn't an Amish place when you bought it?
It was.
So
Yes.
you weren't Amish when you bought it yet?
I was just freshly ex-Amish.
Oh, okay.
This was the community I lived in. This house belonged to their school teacher, and it was a one-room upstairs, and downstairs here was 3 rooms, but one of them was the parents' bedroom. The upstairs was for the children.
Yeah.
I think the hole here was already here for the stove. I don't think I had to cut that. Yeah, I know that for a fact. And so I just moved a stove in here. I got married in 2002. This stove was purchased brand new for a Y2K by somebody on the about an hour away, and they never burned a fire in it. Found it fairly cheap, brand spanking new. Went and got it, brought it in here, and not this stove. This is just like the one that was a wood stove like this. Generally 10 or 15 years, and it's pretty well used up. And that's one thing I like about having a summer kitchen. Makes it to where you can have some hot days, cook outside, but then you're not stuck with your stove out there because you can't just move it.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I'm frying a little scrapple right now that you actually made. I'm gonna have to
looking forward to it because I didn't get up early enough for breakfast.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good. I'll have to fry you a couple eggs then.
Hey, I'd take some.
I sure will.
I wouldn't turn that down.
I sure will. Oh, smoke. Perfect.
Well, I forgot to turn my camera on to show you guys eating my breakfast, but you probably weren't too interested in that anyway. Now we're out here and we're gonna look at his smokehouse.
It's not the cleanest. I got a cobweb or two, but one thing about it, smoke kind of seasons your wood and kind of cleans it, but I don't have a whole lot in here. All I've got is one hog jaw. These boys of mine eat it up, I tell you.
Yeah, it'd be hard to keep this full smokehouse with
Yeah.
all these boys.
Actually, I do have a couple of hams left that I took out. I didn't want to give them more smoke. I took out and hung up there in the summer kitchen, so I do have a little more smoked meat on hand.
So I see there's a pipe coming in the back for
Yep,
your
right here.
firebox.
Yep, it's
Okay.
kind of rigged together there, but I was given this stove by an old greenhouse guy here nearby. Looks like I need to shore it up a little bit, but it don't shut down real good, so I control it by the size of the wood. I put in really big wood and kind of green wood, and of course green wood makes it smoke really good.
Yeah.
But I just took leftover rough sawed lumber from a job and just popped that up there. It's not built very traditional. I just screwed it together. Yeah, that tree there is a little nerve-wracking. Back in the ice storm, I actually thought it came down. I heard a huge crash, but it wasn't that at all. It was my carport crashing down.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have an ice storm at that time, didn't we? Up on the mountain.
No, y'all
We had
avoided
our ice
it.
storm. You probably didn't have one.
No, we didn't. Sure didn't. Okay, here's the greenhouse. I've got the gutters with strawberries on the outside, but
That is pretty neat.
yep, the boys and I, we built this thing last winter during that ice storm. We had it framed up before the ice storm, and we finished it up after the ice storm. Well, we can go inside and look if you
Yeah.
want. I don't.
This is a cool looking greenhouse. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen a cooler greenhouse. What tree is it? Fruit
This
tree?
is a pear tree. It's starting to bloom.
You got the clear panels on one side and this metal on your other.
Yeah, the sun doesn't shine through this side, and I decided to use regular metal to give it the rigidity to keep the shaking the building. And so I filled up these 4 barrels, black barrels full of water, so they can absorb heat on hot days, and they'll put off a little heat.
Yeah.
Just the other day, we had it down in about 17 degrees, and everything's still alive. We thought some of this stuff might be nipped back, but
Yeah, I was surprised how cold that got. That was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
it
And
was.
short sleeves one day
Yeah,
and
yeah.
3 inches of snow the next. So are you the gardener, Caleb? No.
So if we ever decide to put a stove in here and actually grow stuff through the winter or whatever, I've got a spot here. I can just
Okay.
set up a stove there. And
Another good reason to have a metal roof, I
Yeah.
guess.
exactly. Yeah, that was part of the plan actually. And this right here is where we can pull that. Got a little lock there, but then just pull this, raise that right up, hook this here, and then that vents the place out.
Yeah.
Which I don't really want to do right now. Main thing was just to get a place where light would shine, because in the house it's just so dark. Our tomato saplings would just be that tall and spindly as all get out.
You see a lot of Micah's videos happen right here. If you watch his videos, you'll recognize his wall. There's a lot of fish cleaning and other videos right here. Look at this house. Ain't that awesome? Looks like a fort. Well, I got the tour of the homestead, the off-grid homestead done, and it's pretty awesome. And as I was telling you in the beginning of the video, that he's actually got a YouTube channel, which you wouldn't think of an off-grid Mennonite homestead, but I'm still curious how he does that.
I do have this.
You got a phone, yeah. He's not Amish, he's Mennonite. So, yeah, I'll pin his channel in the description, in the comments, so just go over and check him out. He's got some awesome content. So, I'll see you guys on the next video.